Hey, hi everybody. My name is Phil, and this is a tutorial of the song Like a River, written by Jahnavi Harrison. So, let's just get right into it. The first part is going to sound like this. And the way that you do that is you will go into C fingering, and then you'll place your thumb on the 5th string and your pointer on the 3rd, middle finger on the 2nd, and ring finger resting, kind of clamping on the 1st string. And you'll go 5, 3, 2, 3. 5, 3, 2, 3. And then you'll hit the 5th and the 3rd strings again. Then you'll move into a modified G on a B. It's like a G4 on a B. It's this. So from C fingering, you put the ring finger, well, you take the ring finger off and you put the middle finger up a string, basically. So that's what it sounds like. And then you'll hit this 5th string twice. So all together it'll sound like this. So you hit that 1st string twice, and then you hit the 2nd string, and then again 5th and 3rd. Then you move into A minor 7 fingering, and it's the same pattern. So all together that'll sound like okay. So then you'll hit that 5th and 2nd string again, and then with your thumb you'll hit the 4th string, and you'll hammer on with your middle finger on the left side. And then the pointer will hit the 3rd string. So all together it sounds like and then it's a similar rhythm, but starting with the fingering of an F2. So with your thumb remaining on this 4th string, you'll go so 2 to this. Technically you're going from an F to a C to a G, but all on this 4th string. And then for the last time, I like to take the pointer off and go. And so then we'll just see what that all sounds like together with the singing. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Saketi, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Saketi, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So let's move on to the verse. As I move into the verse, I like to transition from a C to that F2 that starts on the 4th string. And yeah, I'll just teach you that pattern first because it's also the pattern that is there for most of the verse. So we'll do the same finger picking pattern, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3. And first, the first change I make is from a C to a C major 7. And then from the F2, just taking off that pointer as well. So it'll sound like this. So then the first singing part of the verse, we go from a C to that G on a B, G4 on a B, the pointer still on that 1st fret, to the A minor 7. Then back to the G4 on a B, and then back to the C. With the finger picking, it'll sound like this. The well I drink from has run dry. So there I like to, from the A minor, it's a bit of a different rhythm coming back to the B. It's like like adding that B in a different rhythm, but practice a little bit, you'll get the hang of it. The well I drink from has run dry, the riverbed. So now from this C, I'm gonna hit. So it's you're playing an E, I believe, and you're moving your thumb from the 5th string to the 4th, so. The riverbed has moved over years. And again, we're gonna add that B and a bit of a different rhythm. You'll get the hang of it. So, the riverbed has moved over years. And then the next part, now cell phones ring instead of bells, and then stay on the A minor 7. The sacred hill has almost disappeared. All together it'll sound like, the well I drink from has run dry. The riverbed has moved over years. Now cell phones ring instead of bells. The sacred hill has almost disappeared. And from there, I'll move into that first sequence that we started the verse with. That one. And then when the next voice comes in, we're gonna stick with this same sequence. Prayers and ashes at the river's edge, drifting side by side. The Sun rises over new hotels. Sages close their eyes. So a couple of things. If you get a little bored of switching from the C to the C major 7, you can also go to a C9. That'll sound like sages close their eyes. And then from the close your eyes part, you're just going to be putting that pointer on the first fret of the second string and taking it off. Sages close their eyes. And if you really want, you can even put that pinky on the third fret of the first string and hit that. And then back to that same sequence. My heart flows like a river to the sea. May it always be a river of grace flows through me. May it always be. Moving to the C9 now. May it always be. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So here, from the Madhaveti part, you cut that bar a little bit short. So it's a bit of a different rhythm. You go from this dun, straight into the... Remember that part? So it'll sound like this. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. If that's too confusing for you, then you can just sing that Govinda Damodara part twice. So that'll sound like this. Govinda Damodara, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And it'll take you to the same place in the end as you just heard. So you already know how to play the chorus, and so the only thing left to teach is the first part of the second verse. So as we come out of the chorus again, we're going to go into that familiar sequence of the C to the F2. So Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Saketi, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Familiar sequence. And then when you're ready to come into that second verse, we're just going to go from that C to the G on a B, G4 on a B, to the A minor 7, back to the G4 on a B, back to the C. So none of the business with the dun dun. Yeah, it'll sound like this. Will I always be a stranger here in the heart of sacred beauty? And if you want to make that even more simple, you can make the rhythm the same both times. So that would sound like this. Will I always be a stranger here in the heart of sacred beauty? Continuing. You said this road would lead me home. So now we're staying with the A minor 7. So I'm following your footprints in the sand. And then coming into that familiar sequence. you're ready, the male voice comes in. So I see the chaos and the barren trees. Oops. Maybe I am blind. Crowds of people falling to their knees. Is this place divine? Whoa, whoa, whoa. My heart flows like a river to the sea. May it always be a river of grace flows through me. May it always be. May it always be. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And so on. I really encourage you to play the verses and the choruses in a way that feels intuitive, so you don't necessarily need to follow the strict structure of the song itself. The last thing that I'll share on this song is that I do like to strum on the "My Heart Flows Like a River." I'm not going to say that this is the right way to do it, but it's an option. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Many ways to strum this that sound good. This is just the first one that came to me on this video. So what would that sound like? My heart flows like a river to the sea. May it always be. Yeah, another option might be, let's see if another one comes. River of grace flows through me. Up, down, 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 up, down. May it always be. I might even like this one better. So hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions you can leave them in the comments below. So take care, have a beautiful day.